So in this class, we're going to start working on assignment 9. But before I go into the details about assignment 9, I'll just give you a quick overview. So for assignment 9, we are going to be creating an e-commerce site that meets the following requirements. But I'm not going to go through each of the requirements yet. I just want to briefly talk about what we're doing for assignment 9. What we're doing is we are going to create an e-commerce site, so you have to pick an e-commerce site that you want to create. So now this may be an e-commerce site for selling hats, or for selling cell phones, or for selling t-shirts, or for selling houseplants, or for selling books. So you get the idea. So pick one idea, okay, and think about it before you commit yourself to it, okay? So after picking this, you need to go visit a website that is similar to the idea that you have. So my idea is to create an online store for selling plants. Okay, so this is a website that I researched and I looked at. So one of the first things you need to look at is whether you can go to their gallery or their shop, sorry, not their gallery, whether you can go to their store, and if you're able to download. Okay, so right click on their store and the images in their store. If you're able to save that as a JPEG or a PNG image, okay? And the reason is because some of the websites have images that you're not allowed to download, or you can't download it in a usable form. So if you cannot download, and the way to check is to go right click on the image, go save as, and save as type. If it shows us as a type PNG or JPEG, then you're good. If it doesn't save, if you cannot save it as a PNG or a JPEG, then you should look for a different website to copy. Anyway, this is a very important thing to look at because you'll be needing the images for your store. So what you're going to do is you're going to sort of make a different version of a online store that you picked. Okay, so I picked Plantsum, and I'm going to create an online store. I'll use a different name for my store. I'll think about that later. But I'm gonna create an online store that sells plants. Okay. One of the requirements now I'm going to talk about is that you must have at least 40 products. So I have to make sure that I'm going to get at least 40 plants. So I have to download 40 images and get information about 40 plants. I can make up this information, but it's easier to just go to the website and get the information instead of having to make it up myself. Okay, so the information that I need is going to be a name. So I need a name for the plant, a price, and a description. Okay, so I go to the plant. So here I have a name, a price, and then a description here. Okay, so that's good enough. Maybe this description is also here, so I can just copy and paste that whole bit there. I can click on it for more. Maybe this would be my description. Okay, there we go. So I have what I need here. Now let me go look at the other requirement, which is that it must also be assigned to a category. Okay, so let me see what categories I can create. So if I go under plants, I can have plant finder here. Oh, sorry, let me go to plants. So I have that all plants. So let me see how I can categorize it. Okay, so it doesn't have subcategories in this menu here, but I guess I could categorize it into pet-friendly plants, living room plants, office plants, and maybe I can have another group that's accessories. Okay, so I need to have 4 groups of products that I'm selling. So I can sell pet-friendly plants, living room plants, and office plants. So those will be 3 of my 4 categories. The 4th category will be accessories. Okay, so I can then also save some pictures of pots and get their description and things like that. All right, so when you are doing your research, go look at a website that you are interested in creating. So if it's t-shirt, go look at a t-shirt website and look at the different categories. Okay, so your categories can be men, women's, children, and maybe even one for dogs, or accessories. So in your accessories, you can sell baseball caps or something like that. All right. After you have decided, what you're going to create, you have to go and, click on the 4 different categories, and for each category, maybe 10 products, and that would give you 40 products total. So 4 categories, and then you should have 4 categories for your products, and then you must have 40 products. So maybe in each category, you would have 10 products. All right, so your first step before you even go in and create the website is to get the categories, think about the categories that you're going to create for your products, and then go download the 40 products, okay? So 10 for each category. So that would be your first step. I also talk about variable attribute, which means you should give it an option such as size or color, but we'll talk about this later when we actually get into the dashboard, okay? So in this video, we're not even gonna really look at the dashboard for the e-commerce site yet, okay? So after you have decided what you want to have for your website, then you can start maybe creating a website. So let's go into your dashboard, all right? And I would like you to go into Appearance and then go to Themes, okay? So because mine is an online website that is going to sell plants, so that is going to sell plants, I need to find a suitable theme, a suitable style. So just like WordPress.com, your self-hosted website, WordPress site also allows you to have themes. In fact, you have more freedom because you can install other themes. You can go look for other themes that are not already offered. And if these other themes are free, you can, install it. Okay, so go to Appearance here in your dashboard. Okay, if you don't know where to go, you have to go, log in first. After you log into your WordPress site, you'll be on your dashboard, right? That's your dashboard, and then you have to go down here to Appearance. Oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. So Appearance, Themes. There we go. So this is what you'll see when you scroll down. These are all the different themes that are available here. So I have 2017. So there's not a lot, but you can actually go to Add New. Okay. And you can find themes here. So if you go to Add New, you can look for a feature, or you can even go Feature Gallery, or you can search for themes. Okay. This one is Storefront, which is a good one for selling, right? So I'm going to go pick Storefront and take a look at it. That's what my theme looks like. Okay, if you don't like that one, you can click out of that and go look for another one. You can search themes. Maybe you can say e-commerce site themes. Here we go. So I typed in e-commerce, and here we have new store. Okay, so there are many ones that show up. Okay. I might like this one. Okay, if it doesn't tell you that it costs something, then it's free. Some of them have a cost to it, but most of them are free. So pick a free one. This one says e-commerce here. So this one, if you're selling t-shirts, would be a nice one, or selling clothes. If you're selling a IT service, that would be a nice one. I'm going to pick one that is suitable for me, so I think I'll pick this one, Blossom Pin this. And it's going to install it. Okay, so you do not have to install the same theme I am. You should pick one that would work for you. After installing it, I have to activate it. Okay, so then I'm going to activate it. Believe is now installed and activated. Okay, so click below to see theme documentation, plugins to install, and others to get around it. Okay, so I can click here to go into the Getting Started. Okay, so there's a bunch of recommended plugins. Plugins are extra features and things like that. You can have a look. Okay,